Hello, Nick here from TechNuovo and welcome back to the channel. Summer is coming, or it's almost here in the UK, so there has been a flurry of Bluetooth speakers in my email inbox recently. Too many you could say, and I'm pretty selective about which ones I take my time reviewing. Edifier made the cut and I have here the MP230 Bluetooth speaker. It retails at just under £100. I've been using it for the last few weeks and here are my thoughts. Out of the box, this is not your traditional looking Bluetooth speaker. It has a very old school vintage vibe to it. It looks like a 1950s radio, which I do like, but I can appreciate it won't be for everyone. It's somewhat portable. I can pick it up in one hand and it's lightweight enough. So yes, move it around the house, take it out with you to the park, no problem at all. That being said, it looks a little bit too nice to be thrown around in your bag. It deserves a nice spot on your bookshelf or your desk. Walnut effect wood wrap around the speaker with a mesh grille to the front and rear, a subtle logo to the top left of the front grille with the metallic and satin buttons to the very bottom. The speaker sits on 4 rubber feet, lifting it up above your surface. There are 5 push down buttons, a bit like a typewriter or piano key, which is quirky, but I like it and they are practical. On the rear of the speaker is a USB-C port for charging, a micro SD slot and aux input as well for content playback. Overall, a fairly well built, elegant little speaker. As for features and spec, connections include Bluetooth 5.0, aux in, micro SD card and USB playback. Inside the speaker there is a Class D stereo amplifier with 20 watts total output, feeding dual range speakers with rear passive radiators as well. Battery wise, dual 2500 milliamp batteries for up to 10 hours of playback per charge. As for performance, pleasantly surprised by what this little speaker can achieve. Dual speakers front firing only with bass port at the rear, with that 20 watts of power deliver a really nice sound. The mix is good and fairly well balanced, but you need to turn it up to about mid volume to really warm the speaker up and get some good low end. And I'm thankful for those 4 rubber feet. However, if you turn the volume all the way up, the little speaker rumbles around my table. It's moving quite a lot, and if you had a couple of them, you could definitely race them across your table on Christmas Day. Not ideal, but I also wouldn't recommend you push the volume all the way up. Anyway, low volume, very pleasant, great for listening while working. Mid volume is great for some background music while entertaining or out in public, but turn it all the way up to the maximum volume, which is surprisingly high, the quality does drop off. I listen to a variety of tracks, different genres. I had to put on something old school, a bit of Frank Sinatra, but also some country, some rock, and I enjoyed everything I listened to. However, there wasn't much difference between genres with regard to sound profile. There was no EQ options with the MP230 on board or via an app, and I know some competitors now do offer that. I know Edifier does offer EQ options for some of their other products, so they might be able to offer it in the future. battery life at 10 hours, it's not great, and that may not be enough for a full day's usage. I would have liked to have seen the battery last at least twice that, so 20 hours. Also, there is no IP rating stated with this, so ideally it shouldn't be getting wet from rain or being close to a swimming pool. With a retail price of £99 here in the UK, it's somewhat pricey against others in the market, and you can get speakers that are more durable, have a longer battery life with similar audio performance for slightly less. So the question you need to ask yourself is, will you use this speaker out and about? Do you need that durability and increased battery life, or will the speaker sit at home looking smart on your desk or table? If the latter, the MP230 is worth considering. That's a wrap on this video. If you have stuck around until the end, then thank you very much. And if you want to see more videos from us in the future, hit that subscribe button and all our future videos will pop up in your feed.